It looks like we're going to need to take on more jobs before we can upgrade our gear. Bill stared at the price tag in his hand. Claire looked over to where Bill and Abby were standing. In Bill's hand was a pair of armored gloves. They were in the section of the store that had various armor-related gear for adventurers. Looking back, she checked out the breastplate they had available for someone of their level. This thing is worth 150 guild points. Claire shook her head. It's obvious why adventurers are walking around with simple leather armor, the kind given away for free. Hannah added, letting the price tag for the thicker leather armor swing from the string it was attached to. This costs 200, though compared to that metal breastplate, this covers your entire chest. She tapped the knuckle on the armor. Turning to her sister, Claire asked Abby, "How much are you making on the jobs?" Abby made a disgusted face. "It's only 10 guild points." She took the gloves out of Bill's grasp, placing it back on the pile of gloves displayed on the table as though they were typical items inside a clothing store. Getting anything decent is going to take a while, based on the jobs we're limited to. I suggested we take that night wolf job. Bill complained. That job would have paid 50 guild points per wolf. As though you'd survive long enough to see those guild points. Abby rolled her eyes. There's a reason why I'm having you stick to horned rabbits. Bill stayed quiet. You'll get there, Bill. Hannah tried to cheer up her older brother. It's not like you got the kind of training that Abby and Tommy received. Claire nodded. It's like anything you're new at. Time and experience is what the name of the game is. Thanks. Bill smiled appreciatively at the two girls. Glancing at Abby, he said, Why can't you be more supportive like your sister? Lightly punching Bill on the shoulder, Abby said, The fact that I'm helping you develop your skills and level is proof that I'm supportive. Rubbing his shoulder, Bill grumbled, It doesn't feel that way. Seeing how Abby and Bill acted around one another, Claire and Hannah giggled. It was obvious that Abby cared about Bill's well-being and was putting a lot of thought into getting Bill to the level needed to begin gaining traction. What are our parents up to? Claire asked Abby. Casually picking up a metal shoulder plate with chest straps, Abby checked out the item. She said, Our parents and Bill and Hannah's parents are inside the simulation, doing various jobs. I think they're on the same level as what I'm having Bill do. Raising both eyebrows, You don't know? Hannah asked, confused. Abby shook her head as she tossed the shoulder plate back on the different table that had an assortment of cheap armor. They went to a different portal than we did, Bill answered. They said they wanted to try adventuring without the kids. He sighed. It's as if they don't realize their age. Sighing, Claire found the image different from how their parents usually acted. Aside from work, they didn't do anything physical. I'm surprised that you let them go off on their own, Claire said accusingly at Abby. Raising both hands, Claire, they're grown adults. I would think they're aware of their own limitations, considering they're all doctors. Just because they aren't in a hospital, it's not like their brain cells are going to drop to zero, Abby said. Waving a hand, it'll also be good to get a better idea of what the other locations are like. From my understanding, all the portals inside that section take you to areas relative to your levels. It's not like you're going to run into a level 100 monster. As Claire cooled down, she realized that her sister was right. None of them have any experience, so treating her and Hannah's parents with kid gloves wouldn't accomplish anything. I'm sure that if things get too horrible, they'll make sure to bail on the job. Abby softened her voice when she saw that Claire had a handle on her emotions.